everyone, my name is Malvika Varadan and I'm very proud to bring you stories from around the world. Now this is a project by The Hive and Toddle and there are some very important rules to remember. Number one, listen really carefully to these stories. Number two, don't be afraid to pause this video and act along and follow the instructions, alright? And number three, right after we finish reading our stories, after our story time, don't forget to try out all the cool craft activities in your Toddle box and make sure that you get your hands dirty. Welcome back to Stories from Around the World, and today, ladies and gentlemen, buckle up because we are about to travel to South America. This story is about a rabbit and its trick. Long ago, in the days before tigers had stripes, Tiger had a farm. Hey, how strange is this? Look, it's a tiger without any stripes. Imagine what that must have been like. Imagine a time when tigers didn't have stripes. Tigers didn't look like tigers. He was a lazy farmer and soon the ground became so choked with weeds that nothing good could grow. Because you see, farmers actually have to do a lot of work. They have to do a lot of work on the soil. They have to remove the weeds. They have to make sure that their plants are taken care of. Just like a teacher needs to make sure that her class is learning, a farmer needs to make sure that his grass can grow and his crops can grow. But he was a lazy man. So he said, "Whoever clears my land will have a delicious meal." This was his promise. Several animals volunteered, all hoping to get the trust. But none of them were good workers. Monkey was too slow. How do you think the monkey sat on the branch? Do you want to show me your monkey body? Goat was too silly. What's the silliest face you can make? And the armadillo kept stopping to eat. Imagine having 20 lunch breaks a day. Finally, Rabbit said she would help. "You're too small to work," Tiger said, laughing. But he let her try. He was surprised to see how well she worked, because rabbits have a lot of energy, right? However, Rabbit did not plan to work hard all day. She planned to wait until the tiger had left her alone and then steal the mouth-watering meal and run away. Perhaps you would like to go out hunting, she suggested after a while. How do you think the rabbit talked? Do you want to try this line? "Perhaps you would like to go out hunting?" "I will wait until you have finished working," replied the tiger. So Rabbit had to work, and by the end of the day, she had cleared the whole farm all by herself. Can you see that tired face? Can you make the same face as this rabbit? Rabbit was tired and hungry and cross, that's angry, that her plan hadn't worked. Still, she was looking forward to the meal that Tiger had promised, and she sat down to eat it. But Tiger stood behind her, breathing down her neck. Look at that smile. "How tasty that looks," Tiger said, licking his lips. "I wish I could try some." Can you show me your most evil tiger grin? At last, Rabbit couldn't stand it anymore because she's sitting there trying to eat, right? And this tiger keeps breathing down her neck. "Would you like a small piece?" she asked. "I thought you'd never ask," exclaimed the tiger. And he pounced on the plate and he ate the whole thing up. This is so mean. Rabbit was very upset, but she was far too afraid of Tiger's sharp teeth and claws to say anything. So she went home and she thought of a way to get even. What do you think Rabbit's face was like when the tiger ate up her food? What? The next day, Rabbit went into the woods near the tiger's farm to collect some sticks. And when he asked what she was doing, she replied, "Don't you know? Danger is coming. So everyone is making wooden cages to keep safe." Tiger was very worried. I don't know how to build a cage," he said. Please help me." What is that face, when you try, when you're asking somebody for something and you're very scared and you're very desperate? Please help me." So Rabbit stuck the sticks in the ground until Tiger was trapped in the cage. And Tiger was very grateful and thanked Rabbit. Rabbit hopped away, pretending she needed to fetch more sticks, and never came back. Hours passed, and Tiger started to feel thirsty because, of course, he's trapped in a cage. I can't believe he actually fell for that trick. He saw monkey and goat and armadillo, and they were all walking by, and he called out and he said, "Has the danger passed?" How do you think he said that? Would you like to try? "There's no danger," said Monkey. "Let me out of this cage then!" My God, he looks angry. I think you should try this too. Stomp your feet on the ground and wave your fists and ask, "Let me out of this cage then!" He roared angrily, but the animals were too scared to set him free. The tiger pushed and pushed and pushed against the bars. Do you want to try that? How does it feel to push against bars? And he squeezed through. And as he raced to the river, desperate for a cool drink, he saw his reflection. The bars had left black stripes all over his beautiful fur, and no amount of splashing or scrubbing could wash them away. Sadly, he slunk home, but from that day on, every tiger in the world has had black stripes on their fur. Would you like to have black stripes instead of the skin that you have now? That's the end of the story. We hope you enjoyed that story, and we hope you enjoyed acting along. Now, don't forget to get your hands dirty and start doing all of the craft activities associated with that story. And remember, even if we can't get on planes and travel around the world, stories and words can help us go anywhere.